in all of the IPL so far, that's the moment we've seen. Now, joining us is the IPL All-Stars team. Boria, Neha, Arbaz and Charu are here with us to deconstruct what happened. I'm going to throw a first question playing devil's advocate, and I want someone to take it. Question is, why blame Buchanan? What's Buchanan's fault in all of this? Anyone wants to defend Buchanan?
I will.
You want to defend Buchanan? Go ahead.
Not defend Buchanan, but let's get over this myth that one man takes the decision, because I can assure you, once the super over was called for, Buchanan, all the rest of his coaches, all the senior players of the Kolkata Knight Riders, including Saurav Ganguly, McCullum, Gale, everybody else, would have taken joint decisions about who should play, who should not, who should bowl,
You have faith that Saurav Ganguly was included in that?
Absolutely.
Boria.
No question Saurav Ganguly was left out. Charu must be living in a fool's paradise. He was sitting in the dugout with his head like this. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that he was left out. His reaction, which said nothing, said it all. Buchanan, it is finally, it is time. We all say it was Buchanan. He has to take the blame. Before, one sec. In a press conference in Calcutta, he said, I'm taking the decisions. If they fail, I'll take the blame. Better takes the blame.
No, but you're linking everything to that. You're linking everything to that.
I personally think, who takes the responsibility then? Somebody's got to take the responsibility, na? In this case, it's got to be Buchanan. Ganguly was on the crease. Ganguly was on the crease. He was looking comfortable in many ways. He was even warmed up physically. If anybody who's played sport knows that, you're even warmed up physically. McCullum was sitting in the wings for a while. So he was in the neck. The only reason why I personally think that Buchanan did not send Ganguly is probably because he had 1 over and 6 runs to get, and he didn't get it. So maybe that confidence was lost in that sense.
You think so?
I think that on many an occasion like this, you want a punching bag. And Buchanan could very well be the punching bag for everyone. Let's not forget that Ganguly was given an opportunity. And all of us were quite hysterical. And in the moment, we probably got carried away. We're like, Ganguly is making a comeback. He's redeemed himself. He's kind of made a statement out there. But he was given an opportunity to take...
But McCullum hasn't done very much.
Given an opportunity, 30
this
ball,
is
46.
a make or break situation.
Rahul,
McCullum hasn't done anything.
75 for 5. 75 for 5. When Ganguly is given an opportunity, 30 ball, 46, with 3 sixes and 4 fours.
From the other thing that I think Buchanan got wrong, which probably he must have got tricked by the fact that Yusuf Pathan was out to Mendes playing a rash stroke. So he probably thought that that's exactly what's going to happen this time around. But anybody who knows a bit of cricket knows that it's far easier to get 18 or 20 runs off a spinner than a
And plus
fast
there was the
bowler.
dew factor that they were talking about, the dew factor. So as a result, the ball was skidding, and that was, I think, a little bit of a question mark as to why they sent Ajanta Mendes in when there was dew and the ball was slipping from his grip.
I'm not so convinced that Ganguly should have batted first. Fair enough. Had he gotten an opportunity and he would have come in. But Ishant Sharma was a much better bet than Ajanta Mendes, that's for sure. I'm still not convinced that one man took these decisions. It's got to be a collective decision. That's how cricket works.
My whole issue
one
here
has
is...
to take the responsibility. That's for sure.
Fair enough.
So that's got to be Buchanan.
No, that's true. Yeah. But Arbaz, wouldn't you agree that here you have a situation where everyone who has anything acts to grind against Buchanan?
Yes.
See,
What's
Arnab, I know. See, Arnab.
See, anyone who's got an axe to grind against Buchanan, and the moment I said
the time to grind.
Look at Ganguly in that shot.
Yeah, is he taking a decision there? You see him taking a decision, collective decision, contributing to that?
How can you read his body language?
He's sitting, that's in the dugout immediately after getting out.
We've all seen live
shots.
Much later was the super.
We've all seen live shots, Rahul. Buchanan walked with Brendan McCullum inside the ground, sending him in.
This next sequence, if you pay
the next
closer
sequence,
attention to it, this
he's
guy...
talking about now. There you see the sequence on your screen. Buchanan walking with Brendan McCullum.
That's not a crime.
That is the decision.
The other
that's
picture,
the
one
decision.
But you don't know what happened before that moment. What was the talk in the dressing room? What were they deciding? What was their strategy plan?
Captain is talking to the coach. That is basic, simple cricket. What are you telling me? What are you telling me Ganguly was included in that decision? Absolutely not.
No, but Boria, my question was, anyone who has any axe to grind against Buchanan, and this time don't get provoked, Boria. The moment I say that, you react.
Calm down.
No.
This is about Kolkata. This is about prestige. This is about
when you ask somebody like Buchanan and you're such a hard taskmaster and you've got such a strong regime and you talk about team performing, where is the performance?
Exactly.
No, but anyone who has an axe to grind against Buchanan, including Shane Warne, Shane Warne comes and makes a comment. I mean, it's as if it's psychological warfare out there.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I have no sympathy for the Kolkata Knight Riders. I do have sympathy for their owner who expected so much, and I have a lot of sympathy for their fans because they were being really let down yesterday because they had their opportunities. I think you said it, Rahul, that they snatched a defeat from the jaws of victory and so on and so forth. The fans must be very disappointed.
No, but
you have to blame the whole team. They could have gotten those 6 runs in the last or 7 runs in the last over. Why not? So there are many areas where the KKR team
but
failed.
I feel that, while Warne takes a sly dig at Buchanan and the whole world becomes Buchanan specific, we are being very unfair to Yusuf Pathan.
Yes, see,
I mean, why don't
Buchanan is not concentrating so
this
much
is
on the
Yusuf
skill.
Pathan's victory.
Arnav, Buchanan, it looks like Buchanan is not concentrating more on the skills. He's talking more about fitness and couple of things, because that is what was the problem with somebody like Shane Warne. If you want, he had a boot camp. I think these guys are saying, okay, let us practice in the nets. Let us get our bowling right. What are you making us go and climb the mountains? And what are you trying us to get this particular bleep test done right? That's how somebody like so.
Well,
You
you are
that-
right. Arnav, you said it's Yusuf Pathan's or everybody else agrees.
where
Yusuf
does
Pathan's match
KKR
because
go from
Chris
there?
Gale had his opportunities, couldn't hit it big. McCullum got only 1 ball to face. Similarly, had sort of Ganguly been there, he might have gotten 1 ball to face, who knows. So it was up to Gale really to have given them more than 15 in that over, but he couldn't. Yusuf Pathan, well played because he can hit it really big.
Can I just say one thing here?
yeah.
I think we need to also consider Shane Warne's captaincy here. Through the course of the match, there were so many decisions that he said. Yesterday, Boria used the words on All Stars, inspired captaincy. Giving Kamran Khan, that super over to bowl, very risky move. And 16 runs looked like a huge target, but then of course, then Yusuf Pathan
Fortunately,
came on.
this time the captain and the coach of Rajasthan Royals is the same. And I can assure you, if it was somebody else also, somebody like Shane Warne would still take the call.
Yeah.
Okay, can
But
I
what I find-
just say something without giving any names here? I had a friend in the Kolkata Knight Riders team and I spoke to him post this multiple captaincy theory and very confused as to where that was going. So obviously,
no.
how does that affect the dressing
That's not the
room?
person
What
writing
were
the
the
blog.
dynamics in the-
That's not the
in the
person
dressing
writing the
room?
blog.
No, that's
Make a
not the
point.
person writing the
Make a point.
see-
If Buchanan is serious about the multiple captaincy theory without any prejudice or anything, this is the time to invoke it.
Yeah.
Get McCullum out of it, because give him some respite. You put him under incredible pressure. Get somebody else. Get Gale. Get somebody else. Save the team.
But
That is
Boria,
why
that will cause
we
too
as
much confusion on an already confused side.
Look,
Yeah.
McCullum will not deliver.
cannot
You
do
killed
that.
McCullum.
How
You
is
killed
this-
McCullum as a
That
player.
is not going to help. That's
Point
not
is,
gonna
I'm
we,
with you.
Okay.
we as a Kolkatan, as a fan of this team, need a win. And how will that come? We need not a divided dressing room. We need a team that is united. That's not
Okay.
the case.
Absolutely. In T20, you've got to enjoy your cricket. And McCullum, because of all the
Pressure.
controversy and being handed over the captaincy, is showing an incredible amount of
this-
pressure.
that-
You
that-
can't play T20 with
But
that. You've
this
got to
is-
be free in the mind.
But that's what T20 is all. But now, that's the point Boria made. If you believe in multiple captains, apply the principle now. Thank you very much. And I'd like to tell all our viewers that after the match and before the match, there's only one destination with the All Stars team. You're on Times Now. Thank you very much for that. And this weekend, there's a 5th member of the All Stars right there in the center, Sajid Khan, cricketing fanatic, is joining us away from his film schedule.